Okay, ya principio. Okay, it's in the morning, and it's great. It's great. This is Chewy. Chewy he belongs next door. That house right over there. Okay, that house lives Fernando and Cecilia. Cecilia is the daughter of the owner of the farm. I've got a 5-year contract for here. And here we got, that's Chewy. There's Canela. Okay. And I got Nacional inside eating because this Canela will eat everybody's food. Yeah, young doo-doo. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is well, there, let me show you the car, the truck. That's my baby right there. 1977 Nissan Patrol 4x4 truck. It's a rocker. Hola. ¿Qué hacen? ¿Ah? ¿Qué hacen? Chuy, ¿qué hacen? Oh, basta. Okay, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to share with you about what I'm doing here. Okay? All right. This right here is a hydroponic vertical tower system in which Agri-Sud America, out of Belize, Central America, is, well, you know, your mother knows how this works. Agri-Sud America is the sole distributor and franchise holder for Colombia and all of South America. Okay? Now, this is a vertical tower system. You see the towers. And we're going to be specializing in tomatoes. All right? And right here in this space is almost 400 square meters. Okay? And out of these 400 square meters, this thing is going to be producing on a monthly basis 8,000 pounds of tomatoes minimum. Could be more, and it will be more. And now to understand how powerful that is, you need to realize that an acre, which is 4,000 meters, produces 11,000 pounds of tomatoes on a monthly basis. Well, this is only 400, a little bit less, 375, and it's producing 8,000. I mean, it's producing out of 400 meters what 4,000 meters does. It's mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. Okay? And eventually all of this, we got, as I mentioned in the first video, we got the first franchise holder that I went in with them on the investment. They're putting up bucks, and we're now going to start building close to a 500 tower project that will produce 5,000 pounds of tomatoes. So between that one, which is right the piece of land right beside, right here on the other side, okay, and we're going to go there in a moment. In this one, we'll be producing 7,000 pounds of tomatoes a month. That's 28,000 pounds of tomatoes, which in pesos translates to 84 million pesos, which comes out to be somewhere around, let's say, $27,000 a month. Expenses, $4,000. So it's going to be free and clear $24,000 a month coming in, and from there I'm going to skyrocket. Okay, there we're going to do then the next piece of land, and that one's going to have probably close to around 800 towers, etc. And we are going to be headed towards the United States, not to Oklahoma, but the United States soon. And we're finalizing the deal and all that with a group of millionaires here who want to do the project, but they want to do it in the States. And that's going to be huge. That's a 2,000 or a half an acre. That's about somewhere close to around 1,500 to 1,800 towers. And that's a franchise. That means we get money every single time a tomato is sold. All right, hold on. Let's see. I gotta let Nacional out. Okay, she ate. Okay. Nacional, venga. Venga. Okay. Okay, there's the beagle. There's the beagle. Okay, we're gonna go down. Okay, venga, vete. Vamos a bajar abajo. Ok, con cuidadito. Okay. Okay. And that's Ramiro. Ramiro!
Buenos días.
Buenos dias, shalom, shalom. Shamila works for me, okay? Works for Agri-Sud America. And he's really with me, but I mean, you know, I let him know what he needs to do, and then he does it. He has constructed 80–85% of this project. And he's got a great future with me, with Agri-Sud America for the future and everything. And so right now he's putting, right here in the middle on the bottom irrigation hose, he's putting a sprayer, okay, that you use once a week, maybe twice, to spray the tomato plants, the leaves and all that. And here to the top hose comes the nutrients, which are fed through these tubes. They go into the dish, then they separate and they separate. And this here, when it's grown, you won't even be able to see these planters. This thing will be like a jungle, and it'll be nothing but producing tomatoes like crazy. But anyway, let's go down this way, and you'll see where we are today.
¿Qué pasa, Canela? ¿Ah? Y ya te dije que comiendo toda la comida de todos. Sí.
Okay. Okay. The system just turned on. This is the irrigation system that feeds the nutrients and other things to all of the planters. And it goes on every hour starting at 7 o'clock, and it just kicked in. And let's see. Yeah, see? Here we are. See? ¿Sí lo ves? Yeah. See, it just kicked in. And it'll kick in eventually for 1 minute for this whole row. This whole row. This is zone 1, and then this pair is zone 2, and then we have zone 3, and then we have zone 4. Okay? And this here is the whole system of the tanks and the nutrients. Okay, see it here. And I got to turn on the water. Hold on. Okay. Okay, and so here's where we mix the nutrients and get them all done, and then we bring them down to the lower tank, which is where that feeds the entire system. And in this past week, we built this huge shed, 9 feet by 9 feet, for everything having to do with the project. Okay, all right. Then we go this way. Okay, now, con cuidado, venga. Okay, here's where we start off next week. Well, we already started, I should say, and this is all going to be nothing but another project of these planters. It'll have 500. We're going to start off with 200 and grow to the 500 within 4 months. And right now, I got a guy who comes here and demolishes the rocks, because this has got huge rocks. Okay, it's got like 8 or 9 in this area, and they're getting in the way, and so they're demolishing the rocks. And that'll be done this week, and then we move forward. Okay, but this is the first franchise, and so like I said, between this one and that one. On a monthly basis, it's going to put in the pockets of Agri-Sud America about, about 20 grand, 20 grand a month, and that's clear, free and clear. And I mean, it just keeps moving forward. That's the house we just built, the shed, 9 by 9, huge. Okay, la casita que se hizo, and we keep moving forward. Now. The one in the States that we're building, it has about 1,500 towers that we're going to be doing in the United States. that one will be producing approximately 60,000 pounds of tomatoes a month. That's to start with, because they actually want to do several acres. But we're starting off only with 2,000 meters because we don't want them to go way overboard, because people just don't realize how powerful this thing is. This thing produces 8 to 10 times minimum the size of the harvest compared to normal farming. So in other words, the 2,000 meters in the United States that will have about 1,500 towers, that will be producing between 16,000 to 20,000 meters, as if you were planting tomatoes in 16 to 20,000 meters of space, of ground. But we're doing it in only 2,000. And this thing makes money. It's what you call a cash cow. And that AgroSud America is involved with, naturally. Marisol knows how this works. And all those funds will be coming back to Colombia. Companies going to build the system and all that. And but we've got a huge stake in it because it's a franchise that they will buy. And every harvest, we get a huge chunk. And now that one will be producing, like I said, 60,000 pounds of tomatoes. That's rounded to numbers, that's 120 grand a month. A month. Okay? Now, I need to understand is, and then I'm going to go into it in a separate video, is that my plans, which are Jehovah's plans, they're huge plans. I'm a guy that always thinks big. I don't want to do anything small. It has to be big. And that's what I'm doing. We already know that within 10 years, AgroSud America will be a multinational with this system. Within the next 5 years, AgroSud America will be the #1 tomato producer for all of Colombia. Now, in this, we can grow everything you can think of: peppers, herbs, cucumbers, onions, garlic, blah, blah, blah. You name it, we can grow it. But we're going to specialize in tomatoes. Can't do everything. Okay, don't want to do everything. And like I said, within 5 years, we will be producing close to 1 million pounds of tomatoes a month without even blinking. Okay, and more for Colombia. And believe me, all of it. We've already I've already had meetings with the big supermarkets like the Walmarts here. They'll buy it all of it. And so, AgroSud America is going to be a multinational. The only thing that's going to stop this is my death. That's it. Other than that, this baby grows. Okay, my death. And I'm nowhere near death, I don't believe. I have things to do here that Jehovah wants me to do. And will do. And so, the thing about it is, there's going to be an inheritance. The question about it is, to you, Katya, Isaac, Christian, is that inheritance yours? That depends on your decisions. Because you are going to need to make some decisions. I love you guys, but let me tell you something. You live in a lie. I really should say you live in nothing but a pack of lies. You know nothing. You know zero about what happened between your mother, Marisol, and me. You know nothing about what she did. Nothing. It's just like I shared in the video right before this that ¿Allá paró? No, está grabando. Okay. Just like I shared with you that her father, your grandfather Papon, offered her that if she would kick me out, right to my face, he made this offer to her, that if she would kick me out, that he would let her live in the house in Yorktown that you guys lived in right there after we separated for about, 5, 6 years, I think you lived there. And the faithful wife that she never was, she accepted it. And she did kick me out. And I was on the street. And I do mean the street. That's the kind of wife that I had. A wife that doesn't know what loyalty is, doesn't know what it is to trust, doesn't know what it is to cover your husband's back, doesn't know anything. And really, to be frank with you, Marisol will never. Whoa. Un momentito. Ay, yo te quiero. Se me olvidó.
Hey.
I forgot to turn the water off, so it's over flooding. That's okay. Está bien. Tengo que abrirla abajo. Voy a quitar un poco del agua. Se llenó, Ramiro. Está llenando y se me olvidó. Ahí pensé que caer. Está bien. Ya, esta regla. So, anyway, I'm going to be talking about... ¿Ya nomás?
Dígale chao.
¿De qué?
Que se despida ya.
Yeah, good momento. So anyway, I'm going to be talking about all that a lot more. But especially your inheritance, which is going to be into the hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars, especially if I'm still living in 10 years. Okay? Because AgriSud America is going to be a multinational. But it's going to be privately owned. We're not going to go with the globalists, the elitists, and all that crap. Okay? And so the question is, what are you going to do with your inheritance? Okay? You're going to have decisions to make. It's up to you. I mean, once I'm dead, you know. And if you decide you don't want your inheritance, which you are very well, it won't surprise me. But that's okay. I got people I'm going to leave it to if you don't take it. Okay? It's that simple.
¿Dónde uno?
Okay, espere. Okay, so anyway, next week we start on the, well, we started this week, but we can't do anything until we get these rocks out of the way. And next week we start construction and everything. The first contract for the franchise comes out this week with a couple that are doing this. And, just, venga. So, this whole land, everything here on this side, and watch, I'll take you down to the end. Venga. ¿Cómo estás? Bien. Okay, then after we finish with this 500 meters, then we're going to go in this area. And this area here is from there, de ahí. Okay. From those posts hasta aquí. And hasta la roca. And this will have somewhere around, I'm estimating about 800 towers. And, you know, it'll be a $30,000 to $40,000 system that's going to go into here, and it's just going to keep growing. And then after here, we're going to go down to the bottom. That'll have about 1,000 towers. And so, in all of this project here, we're going to have somewhere around 2,500 towers. That's producing 25,000 pounds of tomatoes a week, 100,000 times a week. 100,000 a month, being sold for 3,000 pesos a pound, so it's bringing in 300 million pesos, which is bringing in $100,000 a month. Cost, let's just say 10 million, or about, you know, let's say $5,000 or whatever. So profit will be somewhere in the area of about, let's just say $90,000. I'll go overboard. And that will be used to buy a farm, an hacienda. An hacienda has to have a minimum of 100 hectares, which is 300 acres. And we'll be buying that within 3 years. And there we will be doing a hectarea of a project, 2.5 acres. That'll have approximately 10 to 15,000 towers, and that will be constructed within 3 months. And I mean, we're talking about huge. And as this grows and people seeing it, there's going to be more franchises sold, and more franchises sold. And like I said, within 10 years, Agri-Sud America will be a multinational. Within 5 years easily, we will be the #1 tomato producer for the supermarkets within 5 years. And with organic, natural, I mean, we're talking about the best. I mean, we feed the tomatoes nothing but nutrients, not fertilizers, nutrients. It's like a superfood. And these things come out absolutely mind-blowing. And they've never seen tomatoes like that here in Colombia. And in Colombia, you find basically 5 different types of tomatoes. That's it. And there's nothing spectacular about them, you know. They're as a rule, they're all done with chemical fertilizers, pesticides, etc. Not with us. Not with us. But anyway, so that. And over here we got the chickens. Gallinas. Okay. I got chickens over there. Actually, have now is 13 because Chocolate, the big Labrador, got in there and killed 7 of them. But I got to buy me 7 more. But I got eggs galore. I'm so tired of eggs. I hardly eat eggs anymore, and I give them away. Is I can give them some to Beatriz right here. She's my friend, and I don't know. We'll see. I mean, just so much happening. But anyway, here you can see the house. So you see the house. La casa. That's the porch, everything. Then I got the solar lights at the top there for the night. Gives a little bit of light. And the dogs are great. Ah, ¿qué pasa, Canela? Aquí sí te gusta, aquí en la finca. No está ya en un apartamento.
Nos cogió la tarde.
Yeah. Okay, so that's it. So now you know a little bit about what I'm doing here. And the next video I think we'll do is about your inheritance. You got decisions to make. And choose whatever you want. And but you'll see how all that works. And then you go from there. Definitely. But anyway, let's see if we can see. Yeah. Yeah. This is the back of the house. Let me unlock the back door. We got to repair that. The dog got into that. We've got to put it into a wire mesh. Okay. And nothing but land. It's beautiful. Beatriz. Chocolate. Ya comieron. Okay, ya nos vamos. And take care. I gotta go do stuff downtown and all that. And we go from there. Okay. There's it. See there. Oh, there. Now you can see. You can start to see the mountains. It's clearing up. See las montañas. Look at that. It's beautiful. Down there, you know, that's Medellin, but until the fog lifts, won't be able to see it. But let me tell you something, it's gorgeous. ¿Qué haces? ¿Otra vez está fregando Man, I love the dogs. They're great. And that's nacional. She likes to bother Chocolate. And they play all day long, and now they play here. Here she goes. There she goes. She's biting her until finally Chocolate's had enough. Okay. All right.